Assalamu alaikum. They announced today that tomorrow is Ramadan, so I'm thrilled about that because I can start my new methodology with you in Ramadan. I'm making very short, I don't want them clips or shorts, I just want to keep it in the same framework. You can say little lessons, each one no more than 10 minutes, because in Ramadan you'll be able to easily view them maybe on your way to work, on your way home from work, and they'll be distinct from each other so you follow along, but actually they're rather random in the way I've chosen them. Today I'm going to begin with Surah Saat. The word Safat means rose. Saf is the singular. Safat is the plural. And it is mainly regarding being in rows, being in ranks, being in, you can say, a determined stage, formation, to bring forward the word of Allah. And this is what we're facing now. There's so many people coming forward, and I especially noticed yesterday and today with really sleazy, attacking, kind of misleading. I don't want to hurt my brain because this is Friday. I'm supposed to be doing my adhkar between Asr and Maghrib. So I don't want to describe those people. You know who they are. And they come forward in Safat. Yes, they do. They're coming forward in ranks right now. So we're coming forward in ranks, inshallah, and that's why I chose this to begin with today. So now, well, let's just open page 448 in the real Quran, not the translated one. It's called the Mus'haf. And then I read it in Arabic to you, like I always do, and then I translate it, and inshallah, you're going to understand exactly what's going on here. So Allah's comparing the good people and the bad people and the enemies and those who fight the enemy, etc., etc. And I think we can just start here. It's also good, but I don't want to give you too much, as I said before. He's talking about those people that were doing wrong. And then he says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وَلَقَدْ ضَلَّ قَبْلَهُمْ أَكْثَرُ الْأَوَّلِينَ. Most of them before were lost, and they were following those before, who were previously mentioned, who were also lost. وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا فِيهِمْ مُنذِرِينَ. Allah has sent into them warners. فَانظُرْ كَيْفَ كَانَ عَاقِبَةُ الْمُنذَرِينَ. So notice what happened to the warners. إِلَّا عِبَادَ اللَّهِ الْمُخْلَصِينَ. Except those who were the faithful worshippers. And then we bring up the subject of Nuh. وَلَقَدْ نَادَانَا نُوحٌ فَلَنِعْمَ الْمُجِيبُونَ. Noah came and called the people, and those who answered got ni'mah. وَنَجَيْنَاهُ وَأَهْلَهُ مِنَ الْقَرْبِ الْعَظِيمِ. And so I saved him and his family from a Karbul Adim. And the Karbul Adim here, you know the flood. You know the story of Nuh and the flood. So we will now go on to as I said, I don't want to do too much. وَإِنَّ مِن شِيَعَتِهِ لَإِبْرَاهِيمَ. Now here is a verse where Ibrahim is brought in as a prophet. إِذْ جَاءَ رَبَّهُ بِقَلْبٍ سَلِيمٍ. Now, Shia doesn't always have the bad meaning of those Shia. Shia means a sect. So it depends on which context you find this word. إِذْ جَاءَ رَبَّهُ بِقَلْبٍ سَلِيمٍ. And then this is going to go on now and start the story of Ibrahim. However, I would rather now jump up to, because I want to make it short. So we're going to go on now to page 452, still in Surah Safat. Verses 171 and 172. We're still on the same mode, but this is the specific mode I want to end with. Speaking about the prophets Noah, Ibrahim, and then Allah says, فَكَفَّرُوا, they disbelieved. كَفَرُوا بِهِ فَسَوْفَ يَعْلَمُونَ, and then they will know. لَقَدْ سَبَقَتْ كَلِمَتُنَا لِعِبَادِ الْمُرْسَلِينَ. Now this word here, kalimatuna. Kalima is a singular. Kalimat is plural. So Allah is saying His word has gone forward. لِعِبَادِنَا الْمُرْسَلِينَ, to His servants. Mursaleen, the Rusul, but Mursaleen is a descriptive talking about people who carry the Risala. Innahum lahum al-mansurun. Allah says they are those who will get victory. They will attain victory. Al-mansurun. Wa inna jundana lahum al-ghalibun. I love this verse so much. His army, hum al-ghalibun. This means, because we're in a semi-war state now, aren't we? The war is kind of started, and every day they're going to say it's going to begin because Israel did this and Egypt did this. It will come when Allah determines it's going to come, but everybody has already been made aware that it's coming. No doubt about it. But how long will it last? So Allah's going to tell us right here. After He says, وَإِنَّ جُنْدَنَا لَهُمُ الْغَالِبُونَ. Now this la here. وَإِنَّ جُنْدَنَا لَهُمْ, for them, الْغَالِبُونَ, they will be victorious. فَتَوَلَّ عَنْهُمْ حَتَّى حِينٍ. Tawalla anhum means leave them, just chill, okay? Tawalla anhum hatta hin. Now this word hatta hin has been used before in the Quran to mean until a time. Hatta means until, hatta hin, an appointed time. And we don't know when that time is. Wa abasirhum فَسَوْفَ يُبْصِرُونَ. Abasirhum means al-basara, like insight. Try to let them realize about Islam and what's going on. Abasirhum, notice what they're doing, because you're supposed to be carrying on this message. فَسَوْفَ يُبْصِرُونَ, and they will realize. Subhana rabbika rabbil izza amma yasifun. Almighty Allah is the Rabbil Izz. He is the one that has all of the power and majesty that cannot be this Izzah. I love this word. It cannot be confronted or refuted or in any way overwhelmed. Allah huwa al-Aziz. So these words, this is Allah talking to you. And He's telling you this is stages. This is how you're supposed to do it. If you're following the Sunnah an-Nabawiyyah, if you're following the Rasul, you have to do it this way. You have to be very patient. Now, Subhana rabbika rabbil izza amma yasifun. Amma yasifun means Subhan. Allah knows what they're saying about Him. He knows how they're lying, and He knows how they're trying to get you off the path Yasifun, in other words, wasafa, describing. What they are describing or ascribing to Allah is false because they're kuffar and they hate Islam and they're doing everything they can to wipe it out, not just in Palestine. All over the world, this has been going on. This is a long-standing battle. You can name your countries, but it's actually good and evil is what it is. It's a long-standing battle. وَسَلَامٌ عَلَى الْمُرْسَلِينَ. Greetings to those who carry the message. Al-Mursaleen. وَالْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. So praise Allah, the Lord of the worlds, because this message will continue for those who follow the Sunnah, which is why, by and large, I'm just saying, everyone says Quran and Sunnah, right? But if you look at what's being taught in so-called Islamic studies by so-called institutes, schools, otherwise, they do not want you to follow the Sunnah. Because if you really follow the Sunnah, you're going to do exactly what Prophet Muhammad did, and you're going to say La ilaha illallah, and you're not going to play. You are going to deny shirk. What is shirk? Well, they don't want to admit that this is somehow clear in the Quran. Those who say that Allah has a son, so many ayat. I'm going to get the exact distinct for you ayat probably next week in so many different chapters of the Quran where Allah says they're kuffar, they're mushriks. Now, I've done this before. If you want to go down on the list of my lessons, you will find that I have done this before. Al-Imran, which comes after Surah Al-Baqarah. I've given you the verses, and I'm talking to Ahl al-Kitab, and I've told you before, almost every time it's mentioned the word Ahl al-Kitab, Allah is scolding them for not having the correct faith. We call it Tawheed. So, I hope it's clear now. You know, should I do one little bit more, or should I make it another lesson? All right, I'm going to stop this one now, and I'm going to label it like a pre-Ramadan intro. And then I will label all of the others successively, day 1, 2, 3 of Ramadan, so that I can force myself to have a conscience and do a little lesson for you every day. And remember, your Quran comes first. You're reading Quran. If you're memorizing, that comes first. But I feel a duty to at least give you something every day. And see, I already went over 10 minutes. I'm not going to go over 10 minutes again. How many times have you heard me say that? Anyway, it's 13. It's not that bad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And have a wonderful, wonderful first day tomorrow of Ramadan. And enjoy your mostly Quran reading and prayer scheduling and all of your good deeds and all of your focus. Enjoy your focus. And then enjoy your delicious iftar tomorrow. Wish I could be with you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.